My friend and former guest Vivek Ramaswamy has been making the rounds talking about what's going on here with Twitter and who is ultimately responsible for what Twitter did, silencing dissenting voices, et cetera, et cetera. And here he is talking about how it's possible that these people are going to be charged with fraud.
They knew they were doing something wrong and they lied about it and still hid it. They absolutely were engaged in shadow banning. They had the public believe that some of this was just done by AI when in fact it was done by actual human beings. And to me, that's not just doing something wrong. When you lie about it, it means you are culpable because it means you knew you were doing something wrong and you did it anyway at the highest levels. And legally speaking, to me, that forms a new basis for a legal claim of consumer fraud, which is actually telling consumers you're doing one thing when in fact you're doing another.
Okay, so that's an important piece, what he said there at the end, that were they actually engaging in consumer fraud? You know, one of the things I was saying years ago, I mean, you can watch videos from 2017 when a whole bunch of us started talking about censorship online first, was that if these are public companies, so Twitter is now a private company because Elon bought it, but it was a public company and Facebook is a public company and Google is a public company, they have a fiduciary duty to their shareholders to do the right thing financially by the company. If it had come out that actually they were shadow banning these people, thus it was not in the best interest of the company. That's not what people thought that they were in essence buying, what the shareholders were buying. Then there's a huge problem. The board is in direct conflict with what its duty is to the shareholders, and Jack and the other executives, they answer to the board. So there's a litany of problems here. But he's right. It's not just that they were doing this stuff by AI and pretending they didn't know what was happening. They're all on the record saying it wasn't happening at the exact same time, sometimes on the record when they were talking to Congress or the Senate. So there is a lot of stuff here.